Sagittarius. Hello, hello. I'm going to wait for you guys to come into the room. Wait for YouTube to let you know that I'm on. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Tiffany. So, okay, Sagittarius, again, I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait for you guys to come in. This is going to be the first 3 months of 2026. Instead of it being a love reading, I actually didn't do your love reading. I have to do your love reading. But we're going to do today, it's going to be your general reading. And then maybe tomorrow I'll do both for you. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with some oracle cards. We are going to be clarifying these cards the way we normally do. We are going to be looking to see, basically what is in store for you guys according to the oracles here. And this is going to be the deck that I'm going to be using. Okay. And we're going to clarify every card that falls. We're going to clarify it with the tarot. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. This is for Sagittarius. This is going to be for for January, February, March. January, February, and March of 2026. That's January. Let's get February. Let's get March. There we go. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have book, okay? And here it says memories, hidden mystery, secrets, yada, yada, right? We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to find out why that is coming out here for you, Sagittarius. Now, okay, first card that comes out here for you, Sagittarius, for the month of January is Earth element. Okay, now you may have Earth in your chart. Earth is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with either one of those earth signs. But this is also saying what's happening to you in January. I love this because it literally says practical and grounded. But when you're going into 2026, especially in January, you still feel things like you still feel as if things are not as progressive. You are feeling a little bit more, you still feel stagnant. Okay, because here it talks about things are still stuck. Things are not moving the way that you want to, that type of stuff. So you do have a problem going into 2026, which makes sense because you guys are still going to be squared. Let's just be honest. I've told you guys this before. You're still being squared by Saturn. You're still being squared by Neptune. So those planets don't even move until February. Okay. So going into 2026, you still feel kind of like the same way you've been feeling over the last few months. This is just what I'm saying. But I like the fact that it also talks about things that are going to be more tangible, things that you're going to be able to obtain and hold in your hand. Okay, you hold hands with your partner. You hold your purse, you hold your keys and money, your credit cards, okay? So I definitely see that with the earth energy, there's going to be things that are going to get better for you. And it's the beginning part of the year. And it also kind of gives you your theme of what you're going to be experiencing. So yes, you go into January feeling stuck, but I definitely see more so of a grounded energy here for you and possibly more money, okay? In 2026, but we'll get to that. We'll get to all of that in a minute. Now, you had Neptune. Didn't I just tell you guys were being squared by Neptune? This is a little problematic though, because Neptune talks about feeling inspired. It's also your dreams. A lot of you guys are dreaming a lot. You've been having really crazy dreams. You probably will have more crazier dreams over the next few days and maybe they'll start subsiding. But it also says illusions, fantasy, okay? And it's just a sense of waiting. There it is again. Hangman talks about waiting. I don't want you to be, I just feel like in some way you feel suspended, like you don't necessarily know what direction to go in. You're not even really sure when things are going to get better for you. So in the month of February, you still have somewhat of like this optimism that things are going to change with this Hangman. But I definitely see that for a lot of you, you're getting extremely tired of it. Okay, and Neptune will definitely be still at the critical degree of 29 degrees. So the pressure is really mounting up in February from what I see. But either way, I definitely see things getting so much better for you. Like I said before, here I'm also seeing with this hangman, I think you could be waiting for someone. Not just about like waiting for life to happen, but I also feel like you guys may be waiting for someone to call you or something. I don't know, maybe you're waiting for a job. Okay, someone to call you for a job. You're waiting for someone to call you about a house or apartment or something like that. But there's this energy in February where you're waiting for some type of communication. I definitely see that here in February of 2026. Now, your third card here for March, it says longing, desire, gravity, and magnetism and attraction. I like this. Okay, because now starting in March, now things are really starting, something's starting to happen, which is like I said before, you feel it in February and it's more so like you're in expectation of it. Okay, but in March, you're starting to attract things towards you. You have no idea that you're doing it, but you're doing it. And some of you guys are really doing that. You could be doing manifestation work. You could be doing all types of stuff. But it's like your manifestations are starting to really come into fruition. You're starting to see things happen for you around the March marker, okay, in 2026. There also could be someone who's going to come into your life who you find very charming. I do believe that this is a physical attraction with a person in March. I feel like that the person entering into your life started in February, though. I don't know why. I'm just saying, I feel like this person entered into your sphere around February. Okay, because I definitely see that now around March, you really have this strong attraction towards this individual. Okay, so not only are you attracting someone romantically, but again, remember when I said that you guys are also going to be able to attract money, things that money that you can hold in your hand, that type of stuff. If you have your own business, you're starting to attract attention and things of that nature. So that is what I'm saying. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and clarify all of these cards here. The tarot is going to pretty much tell us what's happening with your money, love, family, all of that type of stuff we're going to see. Remember at the bottom of the deck, you guys did have in April, maybe the unknown, like something is revealed to you around April. Some of you guys may decide to go back to school, or this could be higher education. Some of you guys may decide to do certain kinds of, what is it called? Workshops or something like that. Some of you are writing a book, or you're going to be going to certain type of classes where you are learning here in April. Okay, or you could be graduating, especially if you're already in school. You could be graduating around that time. Now let's go ahead. Let's clarify January of 2026. We're going to start with that earth element. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see. Thank you. Wow, you guys had 4 cards. Okay. Now you're coming out here, Sagittarius, with the earth element. We're going to get to this in a minute because I already know what it's telling me. You guys had the 4 of Wands. You had the 10 of Swords, and you had another card that came out, and you had the 5 of Swords. I'm going to tell you right now, money will increase. That's just what it is. And then for some of you, you could get some money in January. Now, this is around tax season, so I do have to make sure I say that, okay? Because you do have 4 of Wands here, which deals with home and family. So whatever money you get could be from taxes, okay? For some of you, it could be actual school money. I know some of you guys get that. But that can happen in January, but I also feel like it can kind of spill over into February. But I do see that some of you guys will be receiving some type of money in maybe even a lump sum in January. If you have not already, I definitely see that, okay? Speaking of 4 of Wands, your home is going to be in a conversation. Something around a home is going to be a conversation. Maybe who lives there. If you want to move, Something like that is what I see. I feel like this is going to be January and February. I know that this isn't landing on February's energy, but I definitely can tell you that it feels like January and February, where there is a conversation about home, house, that type of stuff. I'm also seeing that for some of you, if you guys have had setbacks, so let's just say you guys had setbacks or something like that, you're stably out a lot, really, in January. And like again, like I said before, I do know that you guys feel going into the in January feeling like, you know, things are stuck, that type of stuff. But it's like the end of January, things are really going to start, you know, formulating here for you. Also, listen, you guys have the Five of Swords and you got the Four of Wands here. There is something dealing with family that could be combative around this time. It could be you having to deal with a mother, your children. Maybe if you live with a lover or something like that, it could be somewhat of a combative time in January. So if I were you, try to stay away from any kind of arguments, problems, or whatever. Try to stay away from arguments and conflict in January. That's just something that I see, okay? Because here, even with this earth element, it literally talks about dependability or someone being dependable. And for some of you, that could be the reason why you're arguing with someone. Okay, someone didn't take out the trash, right? Or, you know, if you're living with someone that you are in a romantic relationship with, you feel like you can't depend on them. So those are the things that some of you guys may face in January of 2026. But like I said before, some type of money is definitely coming here for you from what I see, most likely at the end part of January. Okay, because you definitely got money showing in your reading. Some of you guys are also making money out of your house, which will be very prosperous for you, by the way. For a lot of you guys, that could happen throughout the year. I'm seeing that as well. So this could be a hairdresser, you do nails, or maybe you are doing something on social media or something like that. I definitely see that it's going to be, you know, pretty good for you from what I'm seeing. Now, we're going to go ahead and clarify that Neptune. We're going to see what's happening here with Neptune. This is for, this is going to be for Sagittarius. Let me go ahead and get this person up out of here. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Two of Swords here for you, Neptune. Now, this makes sense because Neptune is hidden, right? So to me, I feel like there is some uncertainty in February of 2026. Not quite sure why this is coming out. Some of you guys are feeling uncertain about something. A relationship, again, something dealing with your house and home. I'm still going to make sure I drill that in because that's what it looks like to me. Some of you guys need to make a decision about where someone is going to live or if you want to move or something like that. Dealing with house and home. But this is also relationships, okay? I feel like with this Queen of Swords, this to me is making me feel like some of you guys may have to cut someone off. Okay? Again, you can cut a family member off, okay? But it's like you need to make a decision to really withdraw your energy from someone in particular in February, okay, of 2026. Someone that you have love for, but also someone that could be making you feel emotionally vulnerable here with the Queen of Cups. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign here. Again, Pisces is the Neptune, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. Who was another person that I saw? I think I saw Earth as well. So this could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. So it's anyone in your house or someone that you're dealing with romantically here with this Queen of Cups. So like I said before, I definitely see that for some of you guys, this could be a little bit more so an emotional time here for you with the Queen of Cups. But you're going to be removing yourself, okay? Deciding to actually remove your energy from someone who is emotionally draining you, depleting you in some type of way. It just is what it is. This is just what I see, okay? Someone who could be lying to you. This is also, to me, some of you guys could be dealing with someone who has an addiction. You may have addiction. There's things that you need to cut away by February, or it's starting to really rear its ugly head. This person is constantly asking for money. This person, can't stop watching porn. This person can't, leave certain individuals alone, right? So it is going to be a cutting away. The Queen of Swords is like, enough is enough. So whether it has something to do with you or it has something to do with someone else, there you go. Okay. So I definitely see that here, needing to make a clear decision about cutting something off, removing something from your life here in February of 2026. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. We're going to get to March. Now, I love the magnet energy in March. This is really, really good. Let's see. This is for Sagittarius for March. Let's see what's coming out here for you guys in March. A lot of you guys are dealing with someone with certain types of addictions or problems. And I don't know if you guys are aware of it. I want to tell you the reason why I say that is because here, this secret. Remember when I said by April, you're going to find something out. And if someone is either has a drug issue, drinking problem, gambling issue, dealing with other people, maybe have some type of sex addiction, or a mental problem, someone who is mentally unstable, you guys will be finding that out or something like that, because I feel like you've already been dealing with that energy anyway. Oh, I need to cut this person off because they're not mentally stable. Okay. And this is not to feel bad or make someone feel bad because they are. But again, we're saying someone is mentally draining you, emotionally draining you because of their problems. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get to Magnet. This is going to be for Sagittarius, March of 2026. March of 2026 for Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay. Now at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Page of Wands. Oh yeah, there's definitely somebody you guys are digging. That I can tell you. Okay. You guys had the Knight of Cups. You had the Six of Pentacles, and you also had the Fool card. This is so crazy because, again, here it is again. Once those planets start to move, things start to shake and groove for most people, most signs that I've seen. This is actually really, really good. A new beginning literally came out. So what did I say about that magnetism and what you're able to do? It's like you guys are able to bring things in. This is your magnetism. This is your manifestations, stuff like that. You're starting to see things happen here. Okay, with this Fool card. Money, remember when I talked about the whole money situation? I see some type of lump sum of money most likely coming for you guys. Most likely it's taxes or something like that. In the beginning part of the year, February. Okay, January, February. Definitely see it more so February. That could put you in a new home. That could put you at a place where now you're able to move. Or for some of you, it's going to be a job where now this job pays more than the job that you were at. So I definitely see within the first 4 months of this year, there's going to be a new beginning for you. That was just super obvious. See, for you, it was super obvious. Okay. You're going to be able to attract something that you've been desiring for, something that you've been longing for here, okay, with that Fool card. And that's a 3 + 2 is a change. So that's a change that you guys are going to be experiencing. Not only that, here it even talks about romantically. Now, this was crazy to me. Oh, and here this is receiving something. Crazy, crazy. 6 of Pentacles is even falling on that magnetism card. And it's like, again, like I said before, it's something that you're going to be getting. That is going to it's going to jumpstart this new beginning. Even if it's like a phone call, but it's an offer because it's not just a conversation because you guys had the Knight of Cups here. This is crazy. So it's someone offering you a job. It's someone offering a romantic opportunity. It's someone offering saying, hey, yes, you can come and live at this particular apartment because now, It's open up finally, right? You've been trying to get into this apartment complex, or you've been trying to get into this particular neighborhood with these homes, right? It's going to be something of that nature where I see that finally something starts to open up for you. And this is the reason why it's the beginning of something here with the Fool card. I love it so much. I also see that you guys are going to be getting outside of your natural environment. You're not at home all the time. So if you're usually in the house, you're not even in the house. I don't even see you guys at home the way that you normally are. I feel like some of this is travel. You could be traveling around the month of April. I'm just going to say it. I feel like it's mostly in April, but it could be in March. But I do see you're traveling here. You could be traveling with a lover. Okay, someone is going to be giving you a present, giving you a gift or something like that. It's something that I'm seeing here. But man, this looks good. This was right on the money. And not only that, I see your excitement. Like, you're so anxious at this point that this is actually happening. You're like, this is too good to be true. Some of your energy is like that. You're like, okay, this could not be happening right now. No, yes, it really is. All right. Now, what I want to do, I didn't do this earlier. What I want to do is actually see what's going on here with you. At the moment, at the present moment. It's going to either be a challenge or issue that you are experiencing. We already talked about January, February, and March, but I want to see what you are experiencing at the moment here, Sagittarius. So let's see. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening here. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. This is crazy. This is the two cards that fell. This is like hell. This feels like hell to me. Okay. You got the Ten of Wands. This really is like a addictive situation. Like, I can't leave this person alone. I can't leave this alone. I can't let this go. I can't help but to do this. I can't stop thinking. I feel, it's the monkey on your back. And some of that has something to do with your own finances, because some of you guys are working so much. Capricorn energy here. Some of you guys are working so much. You still feel like you don't have enough to pay for your bills. So a part of what's happening right now is the very fact that you don't feel like there's an inadequacy as far as financially. You feel you can't stop thinking about it. You're constantly thinking about it. You don't know what you can do to overcome it, that type of thing. So the pressure, it is pressurized heavily here that a lot of you guys are feeling at the moment. That's the reason why what you see here with March and April, that energy lifting from you, lift here with the Ten of Wands, especially with that one, that heaviness that you feel, all of that starts to lift. And everything that you have really been working towards, a lot of things that you've been working towards, I will say even in the mid part, June, July, August, you're going to start to see those things, like you're going to see the fruitage of that, especially with the Seven of Pentacles being here. Everything that you worked hard for, you push through with these struggles. I do see that things are going to start to look up. It doesn't make you, it can't be any other way, because here you even had attraction. Now you are attracting these things. But if we're talking about right now, what you're feeling in the present, no. There's very much so a heaviness here, okay? And you can't stop thinking about something, someone, or a problem or a situation that is just extremely too heavy for you. So that is what I'm seeing in this reading here for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull one card from this blue deck, this blue oracle. This is going to be for Sagittarius. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. Just kind of like a little fun card. We'll see. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Yep. Closure. It says it has these hidden emotions, concealing their true selves, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. Now, I don't know if this is you, but it could be. Some of you guys are depressed. So it's like one of those things. Let me turn this right. Put on a happy face. Right? And these could be the people this could be you or the people that you're around. Because again, remember, we were talking about emotionally draining connections. But this could also be you. Like you feel like you always have to hide. You have to put on a strong face. You got to put on a strong face, all right? You got your kids depending on you. You got your family depending on you. You got people at your job depending on you, just in general, right? They don't expect for you to feel down, right? So for a lot of you, you are having to put on a strong face here, okay, with this mask. But I also feel like this is other people that you're around. Either way, here it says you're going to be letting something go. Okay, that is where that emotional release. These two cards are heavy as hell. I mean, it is a reality check big time. It's been, you've been trying to, you know, experience the joys of life, and it's like everywhere you turn, every corner you try to go down, every street you try to, you know, walk down. It's just, there's always something. So I love the fact that she has her hand on the handle of that door. And that is in harmony with that new beginning. So for a lot of you, it is the closing of this particular season. It is a closure of that and being able to walk into something way more fruitful than what you've been experiencing. Hello. Okay. So I would say that this is really, really good. Sagittarius. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is going to be down below in the description box. If you guys are interested in an astrology and a tarot reading, you guys can email me. I love you guys. I thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.